this bull has been standing 7 years. What a coincidence. There might be a connection. There might be a connivance, diba? So if you have an idol right now, take it out. Burn it down. Okay, listen to me. You know, idols, it's not only those wooden statue or those whatever that we think as an idol. Idol can be our money, our finances, our careers, anything that take our focus from the Lord, that can be our idol. Right? So let's take it out. You know, let's remove it. And basically, that is the private faithfulness. In order for you to become effective outside, you must be effective inside first. How can you become a Bible school teacher if you're not even doing your own devotion at home? How can you be an effective prayer warrior even yourself? You do not pray. Right? And how can you solve other people's problems if you yourself do not consult, the leadership, or you don't counsel yourself? There are 3 things that I would like you to remember about this. There are 3 things that I would like you to remember. Number 1 is the preparation. Private faithfulness is a prerequisite to public usefulness. We have to understand that there is a preparation, Like what I said, before Gideon can be used publicly, he was prepared by God. There are certain things that needs to be arranged, needs to be addressed, needs to be cleaned, and needs to be lined up. If there is something that needs to be removed, we have to remove it. If there is something to be taken out, we have to take it out. So there is a preparation, just like what the Lord did to Gideon. And secondly, there is a process. If we want to learn how to trust God, then we must first set our own house in order. That is the process. Before God can use us mightily, He must be magnified in our own life first, especially in our own home. So how is your home right now? Who is the center of your home? Is it you? Who is the boss inside your home? Who is the boss inside your heart? Private worship prepare us for public power from God. There are no shortcuts. Okay? If we want to serve the Lord, there is no shortcut. We have to undergo that same process of cleansing. Remember Hezekiah? Remember the story of Hezekiah? He did clean the temple before they started going back to the Lord. The question now is there anything that we've been holding on to? Yan ba tayo mga idols? Is there any sin that we are clinging into na hindi natin mabitaw-bitawan? Do we have idols that we have been keeping in our life? In the first place, have we recognized them already? Baka naman hindi natin na-recognize, idol ko na pala siya. Or, idol ko na pala yun. Diba? It can be an object, it could be a person, it could be something that basically removes your focus from the Lord. The instruction is knock down our idols. Confess our sin. We have to deal with it and return to full obedience to God. We cannot serve both Mammon and God. And lastly, there are persecution. Remember that as we continue to trust God and to follow His leading to us, remember that there will always be persecution. Remember this: God will honor those who honor Him. It happened to Gideon, right? And evidently, this bull was a community breeding stock owned by Gideon's father. They own it, right? In verse 30, it reports that the man of the city said to Joash, "Bring out your son, because he must die." But Gideon's act was already changed, was already affecting change. And sino ang una niyang naapektuhan? Who was the first influence of this act of Gideon? It was his father. The moment that he burned the altar that night, there was already an effect to his father. Diba? I would assume that the father should become angry at him as well, right? Oh, why did you burn my altar? But that is not what happened. Gideon finds favor in God. Right? So it says there, his father Joash awoke. Nagising sa katotohanan, he awoke in truth. And he said that, would you plead Baal case for him? Actually, kine-question yung mga tao. He was questioning the people. Are you going to defend Baal? Yun ang sabi niya. That is what he's trying to say to those people. Dinidepend niyo ba si Baal? Ang sabi ni Joash dun sa mga tao. If you are defending him, let him, if he is God, let him defend himself. Diba? Yun ang sabi, that is what Joash is saying. If he is really a God, then let him defend himself. So basically, Gideon already find favor from his dad. He became his lawyer already. And it doesn't happen instantaneously. I do believe that it is God's divine intervention. Right? So I hope we always have that divine intervention. So what did we learn here? We learned private faithfulness. Let me go back. That is our fourth point. Private faithfulness is prerequisite to public usefulness. That's our fourth point. Let's go now to let's continue with the story. Okay? We're going to our key point. Let's go to verse 33. Soon afterward, the armies of the Midian, Amalek, and the people of the east form an alliance against Israel. So dumadami na yung enemy. The enemy are now growing. They are conniving against Israel and cross the Jordan, camping the valley of the Jezreel. So they are ready to fight, ready to rumble the enemy, right? And then let's look at the other camp, the other side. Sa side ni Gideon, in Gideon's side. On verse 34, then the Spirit of the Lord clothed Gideon with power. He blew a ram's horn as call to arms. So yung troto. So that's how Gideon called the other people. And the men of the clan of Abishur came to him. I do believe that he is going to support Gideon. He also sent messengers throughout Manasseh, Asher, Zebulun, and Naphtali, summoning their warriors, and all of them responded. Wow! So there are the Amalekites, in Kalaban, on the left, and there are the side of the Gideon, so they are ready to fight. They are ready to fight here. Okay, here. At this point, everything is said. Everything is said. They are all ready. Both ends are ready to fight, ready to rumble. War is almost in the air. They could smell blood already. We are ready to fight. We are ready to rescue the Israelites. This would have been the grand stage. Ito na talaga yung grand stage. Have you seen a movie about, ano bang movie ni Mel Gibson, yung, what is that?
Braveheart.
Braveheart. Have you seen that movie, Braveheart? They were fighting like warriors, if this is a movie, this is the portion where both camps are already waiting for them to clash, right? To clash. Right? This is the grand stage. The spectacle, the highlight, everything is ready. And if this were the movie, once we get to verse 33, you will hear in the movie some music. So as if it's basically the fight is almost near. It says that the Midianites and their partners are getting ready to make their annual raid. But instead of clinging in the cave, verse 34, it says there, the Spirit of the Lord enveloped Gideon, and he blew the ram's horn, and Abishai rallied behind him. So there are some supporters to Gideon. Gideon had taken a huge step of faith in his private faithfulness, and now God's Spirit was drawing people from far and wide. 32,000 men show up ready to fight. Wow! Sa side ni Gideon, there were 32 men ready to fight. On the side of the Amalekites and the Midianites, there are tons. Remember, it was described on 1 on the first verse of chapter 6. They cannot be numbered. Remember, sabi ka not even the locust. They cannot count it, just like the sand. That's how many the enemy is. But Gideon's side, they count it, and it was 32,000 something. Right? Here, 32,000 men show up and ready to fight. It's the grand spectacle. It's the grand, grand thing. But watch this. But look at this. Let's go to the next thing. That's the grand, right? The Spirit of the Lord, blah, blah, blah. He also sent messengers, so they are ready to fight. But look at this. Let's go to verse 36. What happened? Then Gideon said to God, Gideon said, Lord, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. No, that's not what Gideon said. This is what he said. If you are truly going to use me to rescue Israel as you promised, prove it to me. Wow! I thought you were ready. But how come? He said, if you are going to use me to rescue Israel as you promised me, prove it to me. Narinig niyo na sa movie, yung parang nabokya. Have you heard that? Somebody lose in a jackpot. Same situation here. It will, sabi nga naman, prove it to me this way. I will put a wool flea on the threshing floor tonight. If the fleece is wet, we dew in the morning, but the ground is dry, then I will know that you are going to help me rescue Israel as you promised. So nakikipag-deal ngayon nakikipag-deal si Gideon, sa Panginoon. And then, that is just what happened when after that night. When Gideon got up early next morning, he squeezed the fleece and wrung out a whole bowl full of water. Okay? Talagang, that is basically what happened. The flea was all wet, but the surrounding was so dry. Okay? And then on verse 39, then Gideon said to God again, one more time. I think I'm still not convinced. Let me do this again. So Gideon said, please don't angry with me. So magagalit, but let me make one more request. Let me use the flea test again, one more time. This time, let the flea remain dry, while the ground everywhere is wet with dew. So that night, God did as Gideon asked. The flea was dry. He was drying, but no water is coming out. But the ground was covered with dew. It's all wet. So binaliktad niya yung testing. Okay, so what happened? Okay, so Gideon went back to his grudge.